Darian Padgett sitting at 3-0. Depending on what region, he's the number 1 or the number 3 guy. He's got 1 knockout, 1 submission, and 1 decision. He's super well-rounded, and he said, look, I understand that I'm coming into enemy territory and that Ezra Elliott is the hometown guy. He's supposed to be the favorite. I'm supposed to come in and hurt him. Do not be shocked if I come out here and sleep or sub him in the second round.
Those are some bold words spoken by Darian Padgett. I watched him move around in the cage earlier. He seemed very, very ready to do some work tonight. Coming all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. Again, you know, it makes a big difference coming into somebody else's hometown. But he seems, based off of those words, you know, it seems he's ready to do exactly what he says tonight.
And what he is he's just well-rounded, he's explosive, he's powerful, and he's athletic. He's everything you want in a fighter, including a finisher. And his confidence is so high. If you're going to go into enemy territory, you can't be anything other than confident.
100%, 100%. And I think coming off of a decision win, right, you definitely want to go in there and be like, oh, I'm going to get this finish. But I think he just needs to let the fight play out, right? His keys to victory: be explosive, do damage, and watch your neck. Ezra Elliott is a very high-level submission specialist. So he just needs to stay calm in there, not search for the finish too much. Let it present itself.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, out of Red Hawk Academy and MMA Lab in Phoenix, Arizona, Ezra Elliott.
Ezra Elliott, a minus 2,000 favorite.
That's some crazy odds there.
Those are crazy odds, but look, it's because all of his wins as a pro are finishes. He's only gone the distance once in all of his 8 fights.
Wow.
All the other 7 are finishes. And he's got knockouts and he's got submissions. Ezra Elliott was a problem in the MMA scene when he was just on the grappling circuit.
Right, right.
Everybody was talking about this kid, Ezra Elliott, a few years ago, saying if this kid transitions into MMA, he is going to be a problem. And a problem he has become. He trains over at Red Hawk. He trains over at the lab. He trains with the best guys in the world. Look at his corner.
Exactly. We've seen this corner once before tonight, and Ezra definitely looking in to go in there and get them another win. Those guys at Red Hawk Academy, I'm going to shout them out again. They got a great camp there, so I'm interested to see what Ezra Elliott has planned for this fight, how they prepared him.
He's one of the best grapplers in the sport, in my opinion. He's the king of the darts. He's got more darts than anybody out there. He's one of the most confident guys you'll meet, and he's not just lucky. Everything he does is with purpose. He goes in there and he finds his win. He seeks it out and he gets it.
You could tell he seems very at home tonight as well.
Ezra Elliott in the cage.
Once again, your main event of the evening is sponsored by Phillips Law Group. Fighting out of the blue corner, out of indie boxing and MMA in Indianapolis, Indiana, Darian Padgett. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, out of Red Hawk Academy and the MMA Lab, Ezra Elliott.
Our main event of the evening, Ezra Elliott versus Darian Padgett. I believe this is a 140-pound catch weight. Both guys look in tremendous shape.
Ezra definitely the taller, longer fighter for the weight class.
I think Padgett's going to come out explosive.
Oh, as you said, no glove touch right into the right hand. Both guys kind of shake it off.
Good takedown from Ezra Elliott. Takes out the MMA Stalker camera.
They got to stay on their toes on the side there as well.
Now again, Darian said, don't be surprised if I come out with the submission. But right now, it looks like Ezra Elliott's in control.
Big ground and pound.
Already in position for an inverted triangle choke.
He's digging that Darce, it looks like, as well.
The king of the Darce. He knows how to do it from anywhere.
Using
that
the
was
cage.
slick.
That was slick.
That was so slick.
Padgett doing a good job, getting his hips up high, his head high. High head wins in these positions.
Yep.
These guys are going to keep scrambling here.
Look at that.
And
That
Ezra,
was incredible wrestling. Sugar and Tim in the corner.
had an arm choke threatening now. That cage is going to be a little bit of a problem. He can't get all the way to side to finish this. Some guys can finish it with a good enough squeeze here.
Oh,
that's
deep.
tight. That is tight.
That's deep. That's a tight squeeze. Elliott's in a good position. He's not going to give it up. That's it.
Oh, there it is.
First round.
First round
Modified
submission.
arm triangle. Boom. 5-0. All 5 wins as a professional coming by way of finish. Wow.
Shout out to Ezra Elliott. He went in there and put the pace on him, got his takedowns, got into his positions that he wanted. Just completely controlled the fight, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Wow.
I'll take it for Danny. All right, your main event of the evening ends at 1 minute 42 seconds of round number 1 due to tap by Darce choke. For your winner, out of the red corner, Ezra Elliott. Rough Nation, thank you for coming. Here is your fabulous Steve. Your fabulous Steve, okay. All right, I'm here with your main event winner, Ezra Elliott. Ezra, confident, composed, and you go out there, had a nice little scramble. I mean, you guys were rolling all around this canvas, but you go out there, and was that like a modified arm triangle? What was that?
Yeah, I got a really good Darce, and I put the same squeeze on that head and arm choke. It's one of my favorite chokes, so right when he went sideways, I knew I had him.
Well, I call you king of the Darce, just so you know. Now, was that the intent to come out of here and get a quick finish?
Yeah, of course. I got 5 first-round finishes in my 5 professional fights, and I'm looking to go to the big show. I've been schooling all these guys in the regional scene, and I think it's my time.
Well, again, you've been a problem since before you even made your first walk to the cage. Everybody's been talking about you since you were just a grappler. Now you're out here smoking dudes in the first round. 5-0 as a pro. I think the big show's going to be a call-in. So while you're still at the smaller shows, I'm going to go ahead and give you this mic and let you do your thing.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone that came out tonight. I really appreciate you guys. I love the support. I want to thank all my teammates at the MMA Lab. You know, you guys really got me ready for this. Tim and Shug, they really took me under their wing, and they've helped me a lot. So I want to thank the guys at Red Hot Academy as well. Friends, family, Christ is King, and that's all I got to say.
All right, your main event winner, Ezra Elliott.
Thank you, Steven.
Thank you, Rough Nation. We love you. Stay tuned, August 16th, Rough 64. Mr. Elliott getting his brown belt. Look at that. Thank you again, folks.